everybody. Thank you for coming to Bella's Kitchen Conversations, or yours truly, Bella. My kitchen is your kitchen. I am going to make some casseroles dish. It's called chicken and a biscuit. Chicken and biscuit casserole dish. First, I take pre-made biscuits. And I'm going to put them in this tray. You can do home style, you could do anything you prefer. I tend to want to make biscuits. I like home style biscuits. This is buttermilk biscuits, but like regular biscuits, not biscuits like flakes biscuits. So I'm gonna preheat the oven, which I already did. I've preheated it at 350. Here are my biscuits, and I'm gonna put them in there. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. This is my daughter. Anyways, so now I'm going to put this in the roaster. Right over here. And I'm taking this chicken. Now, it's called for rotisserie chicken, whole rotisserie chicken, but I went to the store today. By the way, if you don't know, Myers. It's in Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, and a little bit in Kentucky. Maybe like 3-4 of them in Kentucky. But anyways, Myers has some really good rotisserie chicken and good sales and good prices. So if you guys have a Myers nearby, go there, stop by, tell them that Bella Stanley from Kitchen Conversations ended up telling you to come by and get some really good food. So they sell rotisserie chicken, shredded, pre-shredded, and it's kind of nice because I don't have to tear it up now. And if anybody is in Illinois and they want to come and say hi, you find me. I work at Myers. I ain't gonna tell you the location, but if you do find out what the location is, come by. I work at the deli. So I got two containers of rotisserie chicken, nicely, finely shredded. I got some frozen peas and carrots. I'm gonna put that in here. And believe it or not, this side is actually recyclable. You'll be surprised at what we can recycle and what we can't. So anyways, so I'm very big on recycling, just so you know. So I think I'm just going to put one package. I bought two, but I'm going to put this one away. Take this one to the recycle. I do apologize. Like I said, my kitchen is a hot mess. I have to go one from another. So we have here in a roaster, I got chicken, and I got peas with carrots. I'm going to put a half a cup of a cup of heavy whipping cream. Rinse it out, put it in the recycling bin. All right. And then I'm going to put 1 whole cup. Now, because this is actually full, I'm going to put 1 whole cup of chicken broth, half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and there you go. Now this just brings out the flavor and everything. Put this in the fridge. I have not done a lot of videos lately, and I just want to say I'm so sorry. So very sorry. So the rotisserie, if you guys don't know, the rotisserie chicken already has a flavor. But we're going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. So, I got here some salt. And it's kosher salt. You can use sea salt. It don't matter. So I'm going to put some salt. I'm going to put some salt. And I'm going to put some some Italian seasonings. And I'm going to put some pepper. Not too much, because you don't want it to have a kick. So, we got that going. Then, last but not least, we have shredded Kobe Jack cheese. Now this is going to be so good. So you're going to wait 15 minutes till the biscuits are done. And then voila. You have a biscuits and chicken and a biscuit casserole dish. All right. So we're going to wait 15 minutes till the biscuits are done. You want it to be golden brown. Golden brown is really good, let me tell you. Oh, and don't forget, if you want some onion, put a little onion flavor into this too. Shake it around, not too much. Stir it up. And you know what? And I like cheese. You can never go wrong with too much cheese. So we got that going right there. Okay? Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, Bella Stanley Kitchen Conversations is going to East Dundee on the 8th of September. Yes, I have merchandise. I got cups, I got t-shirts, I got aprons, I got galore. And let me tell you, I'm super excited. I am going to be, and I'm going to be live on the 8th of September, and I'm going to not show cooking because I'm not going to cook, but I'm going to sell my merchandise. I have this cup here from Anointed Mustard Seed. She is a hoot and a doll. As soon as I get her website, I will post it up on TikTok and everything. But she does tumblers, and I design them. with my brand, Bella's Kitchen Conversation. And here I am. And I'm going to sell aprons for kids and adults. Because as a child, because children, they need to learn how to cook too sometimes. And what a great way for bonding from like mother and daughter, father and daughter, mother and son, father and son in the kitchen. And just like I said, beautiful memories and creations, especially conversations, always starts in the kitchen. So now we have this. So I boiled water. I boiled 2 pots of water because evidently I needed to do that with 2 pitchers of tea. So down south, and I know I'm probably going to get criticized because I was born and raised in Illinois. What is this person, this northerner, doing making southern tea? Well, believe it or not, I know how to cook southern, and I know how to make southern tea. I made sun tea. When we had that heat wave in Illinois, let me tell you, we ended up um, having this heat wave, and it was beautiful. I loved it. Why? Because I put 2 pitchers of water outside with 10 tea bags each pitcher, and I let it bake. I let it bake for at least 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. But it hasn't been sunny. It's been like really cloudy and raining. So I'm gonna tell you, I have worked at Burger King almost all my life. And my last journey at Burger King in here in Gurney in Illinois, this man whose parents came from Mississippi said that if I wanted to make make tea that tastes like sun tea, this is what you do. You boil water, put some tea bags, and black tea bags, because black tea is better than regular. And it actually is. Put a plastic saran wrap over the pots, like to cover it after it's done boiling, and leave the tea bags there. And you can leave it for 4, 6, 8 hours, the whole entire night. Leave it out overnight if you want to. And then you put 3 cups of sugar, put a full tray of ice cubes in the pitcher, and call it a day after leaving it in the pot with saran wrap all night. But my wife here, Nicole Stanley, she said that it works just as good if you take it out of the pot and put it in 2 pitchers and leave it in the saran wrap like this. So this is regular tea. And believe it or not, Myers actually sells Southern Peaches, which is it's sweeter than the regular peaches, okay? So I put two peaches in the pitcher, and I sliced them. I sliced them like sliced apples. So I sliced them, and I put 2. I was going to do 5, but I said, no, that's way too much, considering the fact that I sliced them. And so 2 whole peaches, and you cut them in half, take the seed out with the spoon, and do some cutting in slices. Put 1 whole tray, I usually do. I put 1 whole tray of ice cubes in the pitcher after the fat, and then I put the tea along with the tea bags. This time I put 14. And then tomorrow, after it sits here all night with the saran wrap like this, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I forgot. I'm going to put 3 cups of sugar, stir it up, take the tea bags out, and it's ready to go. And there you have it. Some good southern peach tea and sweet tea right here in my kitchen. So, and also, I was thinking about too is making a cookbook in Bella's Kitchen Conversations, calling it that. Why not? And yes, I am still addicted to my soda. I don't think I'm ever going to stop drinking my soda. Oops. We're going to check on these biscuits because they're smelling so good and they're almost done. And I'm going to put this in the freezer for a little bit. It's hotter than Hades. But you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to make some Italian roast beef, homemade. And I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm not going to make homemade fries. It's called put the fries in the oven and call it a day. And this is the fries I like. Checkers. Checkers. Checkers fries. You can't beat that. Checkers fries. Oh, I dropped that. That slid down. So anyways, so my biscuits are almost done. I got a little time left. And it looks so good. Look at that. Yum. And it smells so good too. I'll tell you. So we're just going to wait. And we'll come back. And we'll get the biscuits out. Tear them up. Bake it for a good half hour, 15 minutes. Between 15 and 30 minutes. Till the cheese melts and it gets creamy and cheesy. And bon appetit. Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So here we are. The biscuits and the casserole. So we're going to go ahead and take these biscuits. They're so nice and fluffy and so very hot. And we're going to just drop them. We're just going to drop it like it's hot. Which it literally is. I don't really care too much for flaky biscuits, like I said. I would rather have regular. Now, if they're like too hot for you, please grab a spatula or something of that nature. Oh, and if you don't want your biscuits to stick to the pan, put a little bit of butter. I mean, just because it says buttermilk does not mean that they're made out of. They're not gonna stick. Just so you know. Alright. So we got that covered. We're gonna put this in the sink. And then, voila. We are going to start shredding them. And if this is too hot for you, like it is for me, just a little bit, it's just easy to shred them with 2 forks. Grab one and leave the oven on. If you like. Leave the oven on because you're going to be needing it. So depending on how chunky you want your biscuits, or if you really want to shred them up, we'll grab a new one. But there you go. And there you have it. Some buttermilk biscuits, chicken in a biscuit casserole. Yes, I know it's not on the casserole dish. It's on the roaster. But it looks so, so good. And just watch my short video. Till next time, from my kitchen to yours. Have a great day.